David Corson, Friday, June 20th, 2025. Oh, about 7:30. Just jumped out of the shower. What a busy day. Up at the crack of dawn, got my TJF video out, was working on my surveys, answering some emails, getting some podcast guests, sent out an e-blast to 50,000 people, and just a busy day. Took some wood back to the fence company. They gave me too many boards, and it was out in the middle of nowhere, up there in Dawsonville. And it's out there, you know, and they're doing construction out there too, man. I mean, there's building going on everywhere. And then my neighbor lent me his trailer, and then I dropped it off. He used to have a boat storage place up by the lake, and came home, and then I was working on the yard. I had about a half ton of sand and left from doing the aprons, and these guys told me I should put it on my grass because my grass, the sod is a little uneven. It's a little rolly, so I just did some patchwork here, and those bags are a ton each. There's probably about a quarter of a bag left over there. Anyway, that's what I was doing. I'm still sweating, but I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll go up and go to the Ridge and sit at the bar, get a burger. They got a special ribs, $12.99. Whole big slab of ribs and some fries, and I like a burger or a salad. And we can sit up at the bar and hang out, play some good tunes. I think that's what we're gonna do. Come back, gonna clean up the garage. Got to get my office set up. I got a podcast, my first one in my new office, my new studio. Got to get that all done before Monday, because I got one Monday after. I think I got 4 or 5 recordings next week. I took about a month hiatus. I didn't really do much. I was just working on getting out of the house and so forth. So, but every day we just get more put away. House is looking really good, but yeah, I was just working on the grass out here, just spreading some sand, and this sand will all dissolve into the grass. And then I got some spots up here I got to get done too. So, in any event, hope you had a great TGIF. You still got a smile on your face, positive thought, finished strong with the momentum. Had a great week, lots of wins, lots of learns. And gonna enjoy yourself this weekend. If you're working, that's okay too. And you're gonna get off work sooner or later, and get some rest and recharge yourself, and get ready to go do it another day. I got a couple days, but I'm really working hard. I gotta clean up, and still got a lot to do. I mean, before I know it's gonna be Sunday night, and got a long week ahead of me. It's the week before 4th of July weekend, or 4th of July week, I should say. So you got one more good week. A lot of people are going to take off next week, or not next week, the following week. And my birthday's my anniversary's coming up early next week, and then I got my birthday over the weekend, and then 4th of July, and then my son and my wife's birthday. They were born on the same day after 4th of July, so it's a real nice kind of stretch. And then 2 or 3 weeks later, boom, August comes, and they go back to school down here in the South. So, in any event, you know, that was my day. Hopefully you had a great day, had a great week, closed on my house, closed out my construction loan, got my mortgage put into place, and hey, it's been an awesome week. And you know, getting my issue ready to go out, and I'm ready for the second half of the year. I'm looking at what I did for the first half, and now I'm gonna, you know, finish strong for the last 6 months of the year and close out 2025 definitely with momentum and rock and roll. You know, starting, you know, the new year. But you guys finish off this year before you go into 2026. So, here's what I'm thinking from my word is for TGIF Friday, June 20th, 2025. And that word is cultivate. Yeah, cultivate. You know, I'm kind of thinking like, you know, I'm looking at the grass, trying to grow the grass and get some of this stuff flattened out. I'm cultivating it, you know. Cultivating means, you know, you're growing, you're planting stuff, you're seasoning it, you're getting it ready to, you know, grow, sprout, call it whatever you want. And you know, when you're improving every day, you're cultivating, you're learning, so you can be better at everything that you do. Business, personal, athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing in a 24-hour period. you should definitely try to cultivate. And the better you cultivate, the better your harvest is going to be. So in athletics, you do wall ball and lacrosse with both hands so you can get better. You're cultivating your skills, your hand-eye coordination, your muscle memory. Your weaker hand you want to make stronger than your strong hand. Because if your weak hand is stronger than your strong hand, the better off you're going to be. I mean, if you could score more goals or get more assists with your weak hand, oh my God, your strong hand is going to be unbelievable, and your stats are going to be unbelievable. So if you work and improve every day on cultivating that, your hand and eye coordination, and that goes in any sport. If you cultivate and improve every day, when it comes game day, and you prep all week with keeping your body in shape, eating, getting rest, watching tape, when it comes game day on the weekend, you're going to put more W's and L's. And L's are learns, not losses. You never lose. You always win or learn. And you're going to put more W and L's on the scoreboard. And let me tell you, the scoreboard tells the story. And that's why you don't have to chirp. You just let the scoreboard, tell the story and, keep your mouth shut. Shake hands and go do it again, the next game. You're not going to win every game. But as long as you give it 150% and you learn and you give it, your all and leave it all out there on the field. And when you go and get your rest that night, and then you go do it again the following day. And that's why people have to practice. Practice creates perfection. And perfection creates W's and L's on the scoreboard. That's just reality. So cultivating in athletics, it's an awesome word to have in your verbiage. It just is. And the more that you cultivate your athletic skills, the better off you're going to be. Business, you got to cultivate every day. I don't care what you're doing. You got to cultivate. And, if you cultivate, how to drive more revenue, maybe you have a new product that you have to learn how to market. Maybe there's new software that comes in that's going to, alleviate, give you more time in a day. All of those different things. Cultivate new clients, cultivate current clients. Build upon those relationships. Your best sales are people that you already know. Cultivate them, get them to buy into other stuff that you offer. Just because you have one thing, if you offer many things and they're only getting one thing, why shouldn't they do it all with you? So cultivating a business, doesn't matter if you're an account executive or CEO. If you're cultivating your business every day and improving and learning, man, you're going to be at the precipice or at the summit in your market sector or your industry. Everybody's going to know who you are. And they're like, man, I don't know how those guys do it, man, but they just have corporate culture. They cultivate people. They bring them in. They teach them. And, oh, my God, they just turn out these people every day. People are going to talk about you, man. Cultivating. It's just an awesome word to have in business. Relationships. Hey, you got to cultivate your relationship because not every day is going to be peaches and cream. All right? You got to learn how to, be transparent. Flexible, negotiable, listen with your ears, stick a sock in your mouth when you're talking too much, because I yak way too much, all right? Listen, don't make mountains out of molehills. Keep things simple, all right? And if you don't know, ask, and then you'll know where you stand. But the bottom line is, if you cultivate in your personal relationships, it's your responsibility to make a positive out of a negative. So if you're not having a great day or something, is up, hey, take a deep breath, hold it in, exhale that negativity, and put cultivate in there, and start over, or take a minute, regroup, and take a time out, whatever you need to do. Cultivate your actions, your mindset, and then move forward, and then end that day on a positive note. And just like today, I was cultivating. I went up and dropped the wood. They were super nice to me. The guys out there unloaded the trailer. I mean, we were having a nice chat. I dropped the other trailer off to one of my neighbors that lent it to me. I had never met him before, and we were talking, and we had a piece of land up on the lake years ago, and he knew the guy that was our neighbor, and it's just such a small world. But if you cultivate, relationships, it's not just personal. It's people that you casually have contact with, and communicate with every day. They're going to remember you. I'm telling you. Now I know he rides a bike. He came up and saw my bike, and you and I and Mike, the president of the HOA, we all have to go out riding, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you just learn so much stuff. But cultivating in relationships is just crucial. all right? Because, we're human beings. We're a social animal. And you got to cultivate, to be social. So if you work on it, you're just going to have that many more relationships, more contacts, and more prospects, and more people, and more dates. And I can go down the list. It's just an awesome word to have in relationships. And then sleep. You got to cultivate your body to get that 6 to 8 hours it needs to give rest, so it can give it you all the following day. My body just busted its ass all for the last 2 or 3 weeks. And now I'm ready to, get some rest, eat some dinner, and catch some Z's, and get ready for a huge day tomorrow, and then get ready for Sunday, and then have an awesome week next week, because the following week, before 4th of July, man, everybody's taking off. And it's summertime, and, you just got to, your body, though. If you cultivate your body the right way, it'll be there and work for you as long as you're breathing, all right? And if you do that, it'll perform for you. But it knows, if you cultivate it, it knows, my body knows when I'm flossing, I'm brushing my teeth, I'm unplugging, I'm ready to go to bed, hey, it knows it's going to get some rest, so it's going to take advantage of it. And all I need is about 6.5 hours, and I get up and I'm not groggy, I'm ready to go, man. Up and at 'em, man. And the first thing I do is make the bed. Make sure you do that too, because that's the first part. Do a positive thing right off the bat so you're starting your day on the right foot. But cultivating with your sleep habits, oh man, you'll see a huge difference. When your body gets the rest that it needs, man, it will perform for you like you've never seen it before. And if I forgot about anything else that you want to cultivate during a 24-hour period, heck, work on that too. It's from the heart. Take it to the bank. Put it up here in your knowledge vault. Put it on the shelf and use it for whenever you need it. All right? And if you work on Cultivate every day, every week, every month for the remainder of the year, you will see a change in yourself. All you have to do is take action. Right here on your phone. Input your data. Talk about, how you cultivated every day. You can't just do it for 2 or 3 weeks and think you're going to change your life. If you do it for the remainder of the year, you'll have about a little less than 6.5 months of data on yourself, and you'll remember every day. You can look back if you had the right amount of cultivation, just the right amount, too much, too little, and you'll remember all this. You'll be blown away. But if you do it consistently and don't miss a day, do it right here on your phone. Download a diary app or a running notepad, whatever. I'm telling you, you will freak out. And this is like a self-check. You'll do it for the rest of your life. I'm coming up on 1.5 years. By the end of the year, I'll have 2 years of data on myself. It's amazing. I've recorded it all. So, cultivate. It's an awesome word. So, I appreciate you all out there. Have a great Friday night and the rest of your TGIF. Have an awesome weekend. I will see you tomorrow. Where? I have no idea. Maybe out on the boat. I have no idea. I'm going to go give that thing a bath too. So, appreciate you all. Be safe. Take action. Cultivate.